Have you ever wondered why some people stay calm no matter what happens in life? Let me tell you a story that might change the way you see the world. Long ago, at the edge of a quiet mountain village, lived a humble farmer named David. He had a small piece of land, a few chickens, an old horse, and hands that worked harder than anyone else in the village. Every morning, before sunrise, David stepped into the fields with hope in his heart, yet every harvest brought him nothing more than survival. At night, he would sit under the moonlight and whisper, "Why does life give so little to those who try so hard?" The villagers felt sorry for him. "David is cursed with bad luck," they said. And slowly, David began to believe them. One afternoon, everything changed. His only horse, the one he used for plowing, ran away into the forest. The villagers rushed to David and said, "Terrible luck, David. Without your horse, how will you work now?" David looked at them calmly and replied, "Maybe yes, maybe no." They were confused. They thought he was losing his mind. But a few days later, the horse returned. And surprisingly, it brought back 3 wild horses with it. The villagers cheered, "David, this is amazing. You are the luckiest man in the village now." But once again, David simply said, "Maybe yes, maybe no." The next morning, David's young son tried to tame one of the wild horses, but he was thrown to the ground and his leg broke badly. The villagers shouted, "What a misfortune, David! Yesterday was good. Today is terrible." But David only replied, "Maybe yes, maybe no." Weeks passed, and a war broke out across the kingdom. Soldiers came to the village. Every healthy young man was taken to the battlefield. Many never returned. But David's son, with his broken leg, stayed home, injured but alive. The villagers whispered, "David, your son's injury saved his life. You are truly blessed." David smiled gently and said, "Maybe yes, maybe no." One day, a traveling monk came through the village and noticed David working peacefully. He asked, "How do you stay calm when life keeps changing so much?" David offered him water and said, "I used to think losing my horse was the worst day of my life. Then I thought finding 3 horses was the best. But both times I was wrong because I did not know what was coming next. I learned something simple. Life is not about judging every moment. It's about living every moment." Years passed, and David grew old. His hair turned white like mountain snow. One evening, while watching the sunset, a traveler approached and asked, "How did you learn to never complain?" David said softly, "When I was young, I waited for perfect days. More money, more luck, more reasons to be happy. But perfection never came, and I grew tired of waiting." He looked at the sky and continued, "Then one day, I realized life isn't about controlling the winds. It's about adjusting your sails. You can't stop the rain, but you can learn to dance in it. You can't escape pain, but you can choose what it means to you." And when I stopped asking, "Why me?" and started asking, "What is this teaching me?" my whole life changed. That night, as the stars appeared one by one, David felt a peace deeper than ever before. He did not have riches, but he had understanding. He did not have comfort, but he had clarity. And that, he believed, was real wealth. And that was the secret of David, the wise farmer.